today with some boys, and I'm on the Yamaha Stryker. As we ride, guys, I'll run you through some commentary about it. As you can see for now, from where I set it in the office chair, biggest thing about the Stryker at the moment is it's been wrapped again. New handlebars, 12-inch, new mirrors, and obviously not being a Harley Davidson, it doesn't vibrate. I can't believe I'm sitting on this thing and there's absolutely no vibration at all. Rides really well. There is another Yamaha Stryker in the group, and what I'll do is try and point out some of the things between that other one being almost standard and this one here. So one of the things I noticed with this bike, it's not as smooth as the delivery of power. So I only say that in comparison to my Streetbob. And it's a little bit jerky. I think the way the belt drive is set up on this one, the slightest little touch with the accelerator and the kind of the teeth or something are grabbing and tosses the bike forward slightly. Both front brake and back brake are very grabby, so it's really good. Again, in comparison to my Harley, yeah, brakes are awesome. Back brake especially, the Harley Davidson back brake is useless. So this one's had an air filter fitted, a heavy breather as well. New indicators, new foot pedals. 240 rear tyre, the standard rear is 210, but the 240 went on there without any issues at all. And when we get off, I'll show you that. There's another bike in the pack here that's also done the same modification for the rear wheel. The bike now kind of looks like something in between a breakout and a V-rod. And I really enjoy it, especially when nothing here vibrates. I'd like to see this lowered a little bit probably. But very nice touch, the chrome and the black throughout. So just here in front of me is the other Stryker with the standard colour. He's actually got a breakout front bar on it. Harley Davidson breakout. I think it's 2¼ inch thick bar. He's got the Davidson Hines pipes on it as well, and he's also changed the rear tyre to a 240. So we'll try and park these two bikes side by side and I'll point out a couple of things. So if you recall, one of the first times I rode this bike, I was saying that the foot pedals weren't positioned good enough, but look at me with my bent legs. I'm 5'9". He's adjusted the pegs there, so it's a lot easier on both sides. Thicker grips as well, so the grips are really comfortable now. It's just so easy to ride and so comfortable. It stays where it's supposed to. Really nice looking big tank, plenty of fuel to run with. Really nice bike, yeah. I don't know if that's my design of mirrors. I probably would have just gone for a standard cut, but yeah, very nice otherwise. So that's my girl in front, my mate's riding it. Man, this thing is so easy to ride. Nothing vibrates. Nothing at all. It's just comfortable.
And even better with the Apes now.
The brakes are better. The bars are a perfect height, like with your shoulders. Yeah, it's perfect. And the back brake is heaps better than that.
Yeah.
The slightest touch and it grabs, man. Yeah. The only thing is, it's a bit jumpy on the accelerator. Yeah.
And low rev.
Otherwise, beautiful, man. Yeah. Looks good. So I do like the fact that it backfires on some gears. Something my Harley doesn't, but I think that's because I got the Reinhardt exhaust with the baffles in it. So in my last video, I'd said that I had the Harley Davidson 48, which I absolutely love. But dollar value and what you get, I would rather this bike than a Sportster. So this is a 1300. It's 5-speed as well. Similar to the Sportster, but much bigger and obviously a lot more, I suppose, show appeal, more street appeal. Now that this hasn't got any Yamaha symbol on it anywhere except for sort of on there, nobody really knows where it is, and every time we've pulled up somewhere and we parked, people have taken photos of it, thinking, oh, you know, is that a breakout, is that a V-Rod, is it a Harley, what's that bike? In one way that's good. I mean, it's good for Harley Davidson, that every cruiser is considered a Harley, but ideally for Yamaha, Yamaha crazy for not continuing on this line. I think they ended it in 2016. I guarantee you that had they kept this line, more people would have bought them. Yeah, minor changes obviously. The original air cooler was disgusting, was some triangle weirdo thing, and my mates put this heavy breather on, and obviously changed the handlebars and so on, but still, those things are very simple, and everybody makes those mods for their bikes anyway. So just to let you know that I'm currently in first gear, only riding the clutch a little bit, going up a hill, and the bike is really smooth, man. It's holding its own weight very well. It doesn't feel like it wants to tip. I'm only giving it the slightest bit of accelerator like you'd expect, but otherwise, yeah, even in very low gear, the bike is really well idles, and great bike. Yep, really great bike. Alrighty, so now that we've pulled up, I'm just going to point out a couple of things that I identified with this bike. I said to you before. So one of the important changes was obviously that's a standard wheel, but he's got the white, more of a silver color on there. The original color to this was a silvery color as well, so that's all custom wrapped. He did it himself, as you can see through there, and also the fenders and the tank. Really hard to get it wrapped around here. It's a bit bubbly in there, but he's not a professional, it's just someone who did it in his own house. This whole horn and I think brake cylinder cluster used to sit like here somewhere, and you'll see it on the other video, but that's been changed. They're changed. That. So done a lot of work on it. Really good looking bike. The headlights kind of LED as well. I don't like where the key sits, but that's pretty much standard on the Yamahas. I'll show you how this is kind of sitting a bit high. I prefer it to be a bit lower, but I'll show you on the other bike. Really interesting feel. Sweet looking ride. As you can see there, he's got the imitation V-Rod sort of design on the bike itself. The 240 wheel went in, no dramas. It's a little bit close, I think, just on the inside of the belt there, but still plenty of space. Very comfortable bike. I'll hand it back now to the owner and I'll show you what I like, but 100% if I was going to buy something other than a sports, I'd be looking for one of these, but there's not really many of them around anymore, so consider that, eh? You can see this beautiful greyish colour, and you would have seen that on the other one. 2016 model means the striping is standard. You see that's black and not chrome like on the other bike. This one's slightly different because it's blacked out, so you got the black in here and the black on there as well. Bit of music box, very good idea. Different mirrors. Really good bike. So you can see that how it's a lot lower compared to the other one. That's because he's used a different clamp. That's definitely something I'd be doing. They're breakout bars. Good man, how are you?
This one's never come off. Check the sticker, bucker, doesn't move at all. What's your face, bud?
I'll see you in a second.
Is this not